Hello everyone, I am Ashish Gupta. I am currently pursuing BTech in Computer Science and Engineering at MNIT Allahabad. In this lecture, I will be teaching you an important topic of organic chemistry, that is benzene and phenol, in very simple and structured way. Before starting, let me quickly tell you the flow of the lecture. So basically, we will cover the topics in three parts, and the first part will be the benzene, and we will start from the introduction parts of the benzene, then physical properties, then method of preparation, then chemical properties, and similarly goes to with the phenol too. We will start the introduction, then physical properties, then method of preparation, then chemical properties, and at the end of this lecture we will do the some JEE questions so that your concept will be the building. And let's start with the benzene, and this is the topics. And okay, let's start with the introductions. And benzene is a colorless, highly flammable and volatile, that it will be easily evaporates, liquid with a characteristic sweet aromatic colors. It is very less dense than the water, insoluble in water. It is insoluble in water but highly soluble in organic solvents. Organic solvents means like alcohols, ether. It has a boiling point of 80.1 degrees Celsius and melting point of 5.5 degrees Celsius. And this is the this is the introduction parts. Let's move on to the physical properties of benzene, and how its appearance, like physical properties means how it appears, like how its orders, density, boiling point, melting point, solubility, solvent volatility, and refractive index, and toxicity and polarity. And let's start with appearance, how it looks like color or colorless. Benzene is colorless and transparent liquid. It is a liquid that is transparent. And what order means aromatic. It will be the aromatic and distinctive gasoline like odor, like the order of this benzene is would be like the um, gas type of odor smells. Density, like it is lighter than water, 0. And the density of benzene is 0.879 gram per centimeter cube at 20 degrees Celsius. And the boiling point of the benzene will be the 80.1 degrees Celsius, which is 353 Kelvin. And melting point will be the 5.5 degrees Celsius or 278.5 Kelvin. Solubility, it is immeasurable with water. Immeasurable means insoluble with water, but it is soluble with organic solvents. Organic solvents means ethanol, ether, alcohols, like ethanols, ether, acetones. And comes to the volatility. Volatility, highly volatile. It is a highly volatile and flammable. Flammable means burning with a sooty yellow smell. It will burn and produce the flame of yellow sooty. The refractive index will be the 1.50011 at 20 degrees Celsius. And toxicity will be the toxic and considered a carcinogen. Polarity, it is non-polar molecules. And benzene is a stable molecules due to its resonance. Resonance means it has the electron will revolve around all the carbons with a resonance energy of 36 kilocalorie per mole. It is a planar molecule with all carbon distance equal to 1.40 angstrom. The resonating structures will be the like this. This is the structures. The alternate double bond. This will be similar to this alternate double bond, and this can be written as also. It can be written also this circle. This circle represents that the electrons are revolving around all the carbons. This is the resonance. This is the resonance structure. Resonance structure of benzene. Now let's start with the method of preparation of benzene. How the benzene can be formed? It can be formed by the ethyne from the alkynes. Yeah. In this process, ethyne is passed. This is the ethyne, and this is passed through a red hot iron tube at 873 Kelvin. The ethyne molecules will undergo the cyclic polymerization to form benzene. In this cyclic polymerization, this will be formed, and this can be written as the benzene. And from the aromatic acid like sodium benzoate, and in this process the sodium salt of benzoic acid, that is sodium benzoate, is heated with soda lime. CaO is the soda lime, to produce benzene along with the sodium carbonates. Okay, then this will be the form. Let me draw good pictures of the benzenes, and this will be this plus Na2CO3. Okay, from phenol we can produce the benzene. In this process, vapor of phenols are passed over the zinc dust, and heated we will get the zinc will reduce the phenol to produce the benzene, and in this we will get benzene plus ZNO. Okay, ZNO is zinc oxide. And preparation of benzene from sulfonic acid. In this, benzene sulfonic acid is exposed to superheated steam, leading to formation of benzene, and this benzene will form. Benzene will form plus sulfuric acid also generated. Okay. Now method of preparation has been completed, and now we will move on to the chemical properties of benzene. First we will start from the electrophilic substitution reactions. In this nitration of benzene reacts with nitric acid at 323 to 333 Kelvin in the presence of sulfuric acid to form nitrobenzene. This process is known as the nitration of benzene, and here this will be formed and nitrobenzene is formed. Okay, NO2. Sulfonation of benzene. Sulfonation of benzene is a process of heating benzene with fuming H2SO4 plus SO3 to produce benzene sulfuric acid. This reaction is irreversible in nature. Irreversible is represented by these symbols. That's why it is represented that symbols. Okay, and here is that is formed is this yes, double bond O OH. Okay, and this is the acid benzene sulfonic. This is the acid benzene sulfonic. And now moves to the halogenation of the benzene. Benzene reacts with halogen in the presence of Lewis acid like FeCl3 or FeBr3 to form alkyl aryl halides. This reaction is named as halogenation of benzene, and here will be the form Br. Now Friedel-Crafts alkylation and Friedel-Crafts acylation. In the Friedel-Crafts alkylation, when benzene is treated with the alkyl halide in presence of a Lewis acid such as anhydrous aluminum chloride, alkyl benzene is formed. This reaction is popularly known as the Friedel-Crafts alkylation. This reaction is important from the exam point of view. mm, R double bond O. Okay. Now Friedel-Crafts acylation. When benzene is treated with acyl halide in the presence of Lewis acid such as anhydrous aluminum chloride, acyl benzene is formed. This reaction is known as the Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction, and this will this are okay. Now move on to the addition reactions. Addition of the chlorine in the presence of ultraviolet ray right produces benzene hexachloride, better known as the gamma gene. In that hexachloride will the form. All carbon Cl, that is known as the hexachloride. It's also name is the another name of it will be the gamma gene. Okay, GAMMAXENE, gamma gene. Okay. Now combustion of benzene. Upon combustion of benzene burns with a sooty flame of yellow, along with the evaluation of CO2 gas. Then benzene with oxygens produce CO2 plus H2O. Okay, with chlorine. Now during the chlorination of benzene, anhydrous AlCl3 being a Lewis acid helps in generation of electrophile of Cl plus by combining with the attacking reagent. The electrophile Cl plus attack the benzene ring in these reactions, and this will be the positive. Electrophile, and this will be the form. This will be this is the electrophile, and this will attach to the benzene ring Cl plus H plus. Let's start with the phenol, and in the phenol we will start from the introduction. Phenol is a colorless white crystalline solid with a distinct sweet mediclinal or terry odor. It often turns pink color in exposure to air due to the oxidation. It has a melting point of 40.5 degrees Celsius and a boiling point of 181.7 degrees Celsius due to the strong intermolecular hydrogen bonding. It is sparingly soluble in cold water but highly soluble in organic solvent like alcohol and ethers. And this will be the structure of the phenol. And coming to the classification of the phenol, there will be the three classified into three types: monohydric phenol, dihydric phenol, and trihydric phenol. Mono means 1, di means 2, and tri means 3. Then monohydric means it contains one OH group, and dihydric phenol means it contains the two OH group, and trihydric means 3 OH group. Let's come to the physical properties, and the state and appearances will be colorless and needle-shaped crystalline, and sometimes it appears liquid due to moisture absorption. Melting point will be the 40.5 degrees Celsius or 313 Kelvin. Boiling point will be the 181.7 degrees Celsius or 455 Kelvin. Solubility moderately soluble in water, 8.3 gram per 100 ml at 20 degrees Celsius, but highly soluble in organic solvent like alcohol, ether, and acetone. Odor distinctive, sweet, pungent, and carbolic odor. Density will be the 1.0 gram per centimeter cube. It is heavier than water. Hydrogen bonding, strong intermolecular hydrogen bonding leads to high boiling point, and acidity will be the weakly acid called carbolic acid. Volatility means toxic, and motility, volatile means to evaporate. Phenol shows higher boiling point and solubility compared to benzene due to the presence of OH group and hydrogen bonding. And let's start with the method of preparation. And from chlorobenzene at 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure, when the chlorobenzene is treated with the sodium hydroxide, then the sodium phenoxide is formed. Upon treated with acidification of sodium phenoxide, the phenol is formed. And from benzene sulfonic acid, when the benzene is treated with the oleum, and the result will be the from the benzene sulfonic acid. And upon treated with the sodium hydroxide and the acidification of it, then the phenol is formed. This is an important reaction. In after the some time I will be solve the questions and we will see it. From diazonium salt, aniline is treated with the NaNO2 and HCl, then it will give the benzene diazonium chloride, and upon treated with water it will give the phenol plus N2 plus HCl. From cumin, this is also known as the Hope process. When cumin is passes with the oxygen, then cumin hydroperoxide is formed. Upon treated with acidification and water, it will give the phenol plus CH3COCH3. And Grignard reagent. The Grignard reagent means C6H5MgBr plus when we treated with the oxygen, it will give the oxy component. Then oxy component we will treat it with the water, then it will give the phenols. Let's come to the chemical properties. And first will be the esterification. When phenol is esterified, let's start with the esterification. Esterification means the ester formation. And when phenol is treated with the carboxylic acid, the ester will form. And when the phenol is treated with the acid anhydride, ester is formed. And when the phenol is treated with the acid chloride, the same product, that is ester, will be the form. There is the three way to produce the ester: carboxylic acid and acid anhydride and acid chloride. And that's why aspirin formation is by the help of acetic anhydride. Aspirin is formed. Electrophilic aromatic substitution, in first will be the nitration in dilute HNO3. When phenol is treated with the NO2, then two products will be the formed: orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol, in which the orthonitrophenol have the major product. And in the conc HNO3, when phenol is treated with the conc HNO3, and in which plus NO2 will be the electrophile, and that will be the detached to the position of 2, 4, 6, and the product will be from 2, 4, 6 nitrophenol, which is the picric acid. And reaction with the ammonia. And when the phenol is treated with the NH3 on the presence of ZnCl2, then the product will be the formed. This product will form H2 plus H2O. Now comes to the halogenation. When phenol is treated with the Br2 bromine in present in CH2 at 0 degree Celsius, then two products will be the formed, that is ortho and para, OH and Br plus. Yes. Now comes to the sulfonation part. There will be the two part, that variation of the temperature. Like one is the when phenol is treated with the conc H2SO4 on the presence of at the temperature of 373 Kelvin, then the major products will be the this OH, and this is the SO3H. This will be the major product, while the temperature will be the 373 Kelvin. And when the phenol is treated with the conc H2SO4 at the temperature of 288 to 293 Kelvin, the major product will be the this. Now comes to the Raman-Taman reaction. When the Phenol is treated with the CHCl2 plus NaOH reflux at 60 degree Celsius, forms ortho and para hydroxybenzaldehyde and predominantly gives O isomer unless it is blocked. This will be the major product, ortho hydroxybenzaldehyde, which is also known as the salicylic, and Kolb's reaction. When the phenol is treated with the NaOH plus CO2 under the high pressure and at the temperature of 125 degrees Celsius, sodium salicylate is formed. Upon the acidification of it, salicylic acid is formed. And now comes to the last part of this, that is usage of phenol. Where can we use the phenols? Like it can be used for the medical cases, like it helps to provide the local anesthesia to help the surgery, and it also prevents from the bacterial or fungal infections. It helps to synthesize plastic polycarbons, epoxies, and it also prepare resins, like example bakelite, extraction of nucleic acid, and production of explosive materials, and manufacturing of azodyes. Now let's move on to the question part of benzene and phenol. Let's move on to the question part. Let's read out the question number 1. Benzene is treated with oleum. Benzene is treated with oleum to produce compound X, which when further heated with molten sodium hydroxide followed by acidification produce compound Y. The compound Y is treated with zinc metal to produce compound Z. Identify the structure of compound Z from the following option. So this question was asked in JEE Mains 2025 on the 4th April morning shift. Okay, let's do these questions. First, benzene is treated with oleum. Benzene is treated with oleum. This is the benzene. This is benzene. Benzene is treated with oleum to produce X. While the sulfonation, we read out, while the sulfonation of the benzene, in the benzene part, benzene chemical properties, we read that sulfonation of benzene, while the benzene is treated with the oleum, it produces the benzene sulfonic acid. Then we get the compound X, and upon the molten sodium hydroxide followed by on the sodium hydroxide, when the benzene sulfonic acid is treated with the sodium hydroxide, then this is the compound will the form, and upon the acidification of this will form the phenol. That is, we will get Y component. This acidification we will get preparation of phenol. In the section of preparation of phenol, we was read out, and upon the phenol when react with the Zn zinc dust upon heat, it will give the benzene. That by this we will get the structure D benzene. Benzene is figure out which is the correct option. A not benzene, and B not benzene. Section C, yes, C is a benzene. Yeah, benzene. This no benzene. Okay. So correct answer is option C. X is benzene sulfonic acid. X is benzene sulfonic acid. Y is phenol. Y is phenol, and Z is benzene. Yes, let's correct answer is option C. Okay, option C. Okay, let's move on to the next question. There is the given two statements, given below two statements. Statement 1 is the boiling point of alcohol and phenol increases with increase in number of carbon atoms, and the statement 2 is the boiling point of alcohols and phenols are higher in comparison to other class of compounds such as ether or ether halocane. In the light of the above statement, choose the correct answer from the option given below. Okay, this question was asked in JEE Mains 23rd January evening shift. Okay, let's figure out which one is the correct answer. Let's deep down into the statements. Okay, if the number of carbon atoms in alcohol or phenols increases, if the number of carbon in alcohol or phenols increases, the molecule becomes larger, which in turn enhance the van der Waals forces will be the increases. Dispersion force will be the increases. Due to this, strong intermolecular forces require more energy. When the forces van der Waals forces more, then the energy required to break out will be required more. Then that is more temperature is required. That is high temperature is required to higher boiling point. So there will be the higher boiling point. So the statement 2 is true. Like this, when the carbon atom is increases, molecules will be increases, then the force between the atoms molecules will be the increases. By this, energy required to break the bond between them will be the also increases. With this, there will be the high boiling point. And statement 2, alcohol and phenol have a hydroxyl group OH that can form hydrogen bond, which are significantly stronger than dipole-dipole interaction, typically seen in ether or interaction in the haloalkanes. This stronger hydrogen bonding means that alcohol and phenol have higher boiling point compared to ethers and haloalkanes. So statement 2 is also right. Based on the statement 1 is also right and statement 2 are also right. Hence both statements are true. Let's move on to the which option is true. Statement 1 is false, but statement is true. No, this is not. This is good. Both statement 1 and 2 are true. Yes, this is the statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. No, statement 1 and statement 2 are false. No, so correct option is our B. Both statements are correct. Both statement was correct. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. Product there is salicylic and in the reactant phenol, then phenol CO2 and NaOH phenol count HNO3, and list 2 there is the salicylic acid, benzene, picric acid, and the option there are option. This question was asked in JEE Mains first evening shift. And the first option is Zn, phenol, Zn and heat. This is the phenol. This is the phenol. Upon the zinc or heated, it will give the okay. And second, phenol CH3 NOH HCl, it will give the salicylic. This reaction we were studied in the chemical properties of phenol. Chemical properties of this reaction we will read in the preparation of benzene. This reaction we will read in the chemical properties of phenol, and this reaction was read in the chemical properties of phenol. This also, and this by the way, this we will get salicylic and salicylic acid and 2,4,6 nitrophenol, that is picric acid. And by with this is the with this, which one is the correct answer? A benzene. A benzene means a third, and B salicylic. B salicylic means B1. This is the correct answer. Let's see our goals is completed or not. In the starting of the lecture, I was showing you that we will follow the certain lecture flow, and in that first we were started with the benzene. Benzene is completed. Then the benzene introduction, physical properties done, method of preparation done, chemical properties done. In the phenol part, we were first started with the introduction, then physical properties, then method of preparation, then chemical properties, and at the last step we will do some questions. And there were 3 questions we were done, which was asked in the previous years, and Thank you for this providing me opportunity by the CRACKU team.